And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's Puerto Rico taking on Puerto Rico. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and today is draft day, Singy. An exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
But what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system. Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Next pitch is downstairs.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
That one missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Three-two now. Down the line, Rivero on the move, makes the grab and run. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Here's Adam Frazier. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Felix Baez looking to start something with one gone. 2-1 now. Swung on, belted. Cruz ranging back. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
One down. Here's the center fielder. Kicks and deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Santana sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Baez at second with 2 down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brian Colon, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And he deals.
And that's in for a strike. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And it's second. Got him swinging for a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The double in the inning. But they leave him straight. So remaining in the game defensively. After coming into the game as a pinch hitter, here's the second baseman, Jose Rios. Goes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One out, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jose Rios.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
And another ball. Two out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. Liner up the middle of the base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And at first, Andres Lopez now at the plate. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And downstairs.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kenneth Rivera to bat next. Down move to first. Contreras back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 outs. And he walked it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here is Kenneth Rivera. Right-hander pitch deals. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And here it comes. Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Felix Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
In outside just missed. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Gets the call. 2-2. Two outs. Bases are full. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We go on to inning number 2. Puerto Rico on top 1-0. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Robbie Merced. The pitch.
Ball at the side.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The wind of the pitch. He delivers outside. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And here's the rookie catcher, Jonathan Piedras. Checks over to first, back safely. Merced on at first, nobody out. Swings to that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
And now the DH. In the air, right field. Cruz snags it on the run. Tag to third, and that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Santana. And the pitch. Back to right. Isbell under it. And makes the grab. One away.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Alexander Villanueva. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fires across the diamond, and there are 2 outs.
Now back, second baseman, Jose.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Rios getting ready to hit. Popped up. Castro moving under it. And that's the inning. So they make short work of them there. We played 2 full. The Braves with the lead 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 99. The 1-2. And another ball. The 2-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. Towards right center field. Santana on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Willie Castro. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. One down, base is empty. And that's the strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Just a great job of playing catcher to catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch. And probably pulled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Now the third baseman, Felix Baez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't
Ball
chase
2.
that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Ramos. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team effort. A nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Contreras digs in now. This to third. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So digging in, Andres Lopez. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a strike across the top of the zone. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Castro sends it to first. That's the inning. Out of the fourth. And now here is number 16.
Number 16.
And the right-hander deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Just shy of the wall.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the one's blown out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Colon. Fly ball center field. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Ryan Colon with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now, Robbie Merced. The pitch. On the ground, and that's just foul. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's the catcher to hit, Jonathan Nieves. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Beauty Express right by his bat for strike three.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here is number 22. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. Bottom four, and now Kenneth Rivero. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got it by him for the pay. So up next, Felix Cruz. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Alexis Cruz. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. There's the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Kyle Isbell. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And here's the first baseman. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time and that produces solid contact consistently. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's out to center field. Santana has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Second here with 2 away. Felix Baez will hit next. 2 outs. That one's in there. For the count, 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline we can can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the power speed combo. Santana. The 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He dives, but getting him on. That's a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here's the catcher, Alexander Villanueva. Man at second. Out to short. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now, Jose Rios.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Line, and that's a base hit. Around third. He scores, and they lead by 2. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, low BP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, Ramos. The pitch.
2 balls.
Pitch out, but no action. Rios over at first with 1 away. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing, a high fly ball. He will strike right field. Back there. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he almost got the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here's a big power threat, Contreras. High fly ball, pretty well straight out towards right center. That's back. And that one becomes property of the Beast. They go back to back. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 5-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. Andres Lopez now at the plate. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. Home homer number 25 of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, the opposing team would probably time up and try to slow down this offense.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jordan Lyles out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Chris Stratton will take over here.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Now the left fielder, Kenneth Rivero. That one out to right. Isbell under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Felix Cruz. Two down, nobody on.
2-1.
And that's outside. 3-1 now. Alexis Cruz in the on-deck circle. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike.
Count full.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Merced makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, number 16.
Number 16.
Comes a 2-2.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And down on strikes. And there's one away.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The left fielder, Brian Cabo.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brian Colon. That one finds the zone, and a full count now. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Makes the catch. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Puerto Rico out front 6-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Alexis Cruz.
Alexis Cruz.
On the ground, right side. Castro. Over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 5.
And now the center fielder, Santana. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. In the air, right side, Isbell sizes this one up. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Now the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Alexander Villanueva, the next to hit. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now that second baseman.
So digging in, Jose Rios. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit weakly on the ground. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. And now it's going to be Jonathan Nieves.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And that's in for a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Pitch misses there. 3-2 down. And he deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to do better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Cruz makes the grab, and that's the inning. still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Braves on top here, 6-0. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 36. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Ramos getting ready to hit. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Started to swing, held up.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Nice grab. And they get the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
And now Contreras kicks and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. Comes a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Andres Lopez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Popped up. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now the first baseman, number 99.
The first baseman, number 99.
Rivera still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Good eye right there. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Swing, and he breaks his back. Lopez. And they put the tag on him for the out. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Jeremy Rivera will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Cologne on to pitch out of the pen here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So up next, Willie Castro. strikeout. And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The third baseman.
1 gone, runner at first. And the batter now, Felix Baez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Castro leads off first with 1 away. And another ball. Swings and misses. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, striking him out. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Kenneth Rivera. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging.
The third baseman, number 13.
So digging in, Felix Cruz. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Alexis Cruz. The pitch. That clips the corner. Hits for average power. The ability to field the arm and then the speed. Really impressive. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Brian Colon.
The left fielder, Brian.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. Number 93 gets handed the rock out of the pen, and this is appearance number 45. The 1-2. That one the other way. Cruz to first, and they get the leadoff man of the 9th.
The bat, number 6. Robbie.
He's 2 outs away at the plate. Robbie Merced. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Jonathan Nieves digs in now. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Merced, the base runner at first with one out. And another ball. Pitch off the plate inside, and now it's 3-2.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Hit hard, that gets through. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's the DH. That one misses. It's 2-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
Now batting.
Kyle Isbell will hit next. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out the pen. Jose Flores taking over on the mound. On for his 20th appearance of the year. And a pitch. That keeps the zone. 22. Flores. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Marco Robles getting ready to go. Next offering is in for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
One strike away. And that's the ball game.
Well, series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.